naturally very pleased for the result. Very pleased for the support we received throughout these 4 days that we are here, and from today, from all the club structure and from our fans. Also very happy, mostly by the commitment that our players had from the very first moment, that allowed us in 4 days to try to come here in the best way possible in the tactical plan, but mostly to build a spirit that allowed us today to arrive in the end with a victory. A very tough game as expected in a group that is so full of teams in the level of the ones we are facing. But as I said from the very first day, big respect for the opponents and big respect for ourselves. And respect for ourselves is exactly what we saw in the pitch. Is try to make the best every moment in a team spirit, like true brotherhood that we saw and that we have in the locker room.
Thank you very much.
Kensane from Sundowns fan blog. Coach, I was just checking now, you won all your aerial duels, you won all your ground duels. The intensity from the team was top drawer from the first minute. Is that why you added an extra body in your midfield and you had the box midfield? Is that the reason? Is that what you were looking for, the outcome you were looking for, to be a bit more intense and to also be a bit more, to be aggressive in the midfield?
I haven't seen the stats of the game. One thing I know, we had a big commitment. And when we are close on the pitch, when we defend, that obviously makes it simple to make the things as a team. What I believe that is that really I'm very tired because the game was so tough tactically, very tough tactically. Because first of all, our opponent appeared in a structure that we were not expecting to see, so it obliged us immediately to react, as you probably understood. We changed the things even during first half, but mostly at halftime. And then even during second half, we again changed, and we finished in another other tactical disposition on the pitch. This is very beautiful because it's obviously something that the coaches in the end they remain with these games for their own history, when you had to work so much in order to re-establish the balance in the team, give an answer for the game is putting you through. And then mostly because of, in the end, the boys gave an answer and they tried to make it. I believe we are far away from the level we want to achieve, far away. Mostly we should be able to control much more the game with the ball, find the right spaces. But the commitment we have and going through victories will make us arrive quicker, so that energy can multiply when you win. So it was very important today to multiply that energy, that commitment. I think it's obvious we believe each other. That is something that we have already. So now let's continue to work. Let's go through the game, recover, study it, show to everybody. The group is big, we have a lot of people and all of them are committed. As you saw, the players from the bench celebrating, the players that were not on the list, they came inside the pitch, they joined everybody, the injured players, and I feel happy because of that. All the club, all the fans, that is really a pleasure to feel here.
For Soccer Laduma, I just wanted to ask, the second half, you immediately at halftime, you brought Kukano Lukaku in, and Kukano Lukaku, he came in at halftime, and he assisted the goal. What did you notice in the first half that you knew his attributes would be able to help out in the game in this way?
Raja, as I said, came in a 4-4-2 structure, pressing high or pressing not high, but over our build-up, let's say. Usually they used to defend in a 4-1-4-1 block, so it allows different variants on the build-up. So we had to reorganize ourselves considering that, how to have the possibility to go in upper zones of the pitch. And that's why we changed, not because the player that in this case Neo, he was not Pizzo, he was not in the, or Neo after was not giving the performance, but because we needed other things. So most of my changes have to do with tactical analysis or managing the game. Don't expect, it's very rare for me, because I believe that we'll have the players always with commitment. So if they are with commitment, the things will come up with the right emotional approach. So I'm happy for that. I'm happy that we changed according to the game and that the players, they gave the reaction. And Cutlano also, he entered quite okay in the game, so but I need to go deeper on the analysis on the game to have a clear perception on the individual things. And usually there are two things I don't speak about, is referees and individual performance of the players. Because I really like to watch detail the game so that I can be fair, and it's something I usually keep for them, you know.
Congratulations on the victory, Coach. Firstly, for yourself, how much does it mean for you to end off such a hectic week with a win in your first game for Mamelodi Sundowns, and also just the magnitude of this victory for Sundowns in the group? Do you feel as if from here you can stamp your authority on the group and kick on and get momentum from here on?
I completely understand your question. Thank you very much for it. It's not a matter of giving authority. It's making us believe more and more. Obviously, it's like that in everything you do. So when you have in school a good classification, everybody believes you are a good student. When you have a good game, in the end, I believe the players are better, and the players believe the coaches are even better. And when we manage the game with so many tactical approaches, and then in the end we make the things in the right way, that make us go believe in ourselves and all the structure, everybody and the players. I felt that commitment from the very first day. I understood from the very first day, even after I had obviously studied the club, that we are in a big organization and with a big commitment. I feel that every day. This reinforces myself here in the group, but it's just a starting point. We have so much to do ahead of us, and I'm completely conscious. So I don't put myself too much up when we win a game. We need stability. Remember, I spoke about not perfection, but constance in the press conference as something to achieve. So let's be constant as much as possible in our behaviors, in our way of believing, in our pattern of living, so that we can arrive somewhere. Today was an important one. Let's recover, focus on the next one, and then on the next one. This group stage is completely open. Let's obviously make our best every day. Today was very important so that we go on that path.
How pleasing it is from a coach. I know you have not been here for long, but to see a goalkeeper create such a crucial moment in a match of a secondary assist is something which does not really happen that much. How excited are you to see that you've got a goalkeeper who can provide such a moment in a match?
Yeah, it's obviously very important. It's obviously very important. If the game starts many moments, except the kickoff, it always starts off from a goalkeeper from the other one. When we make the first moment of the construction, as much quality as you have on the goalkeeper, on the full-backs, on the central defense, on the left and right backs, and on the players on the middle, the most you can arrive. Watching the full pitch when you are on the goal is very important, and no one indeed is capable to watch the full pitch. So that also allows us to create different variants that we can use. Sometimes the opponents, they press us high. If they press us high, there are some space that probably is exposed. If they stay in low block, another spaces will be the ones we have to use. Today I think that we were not too clever to use, for example, the opposite space of the pitch. Sometimes we insisted in the same corridor of the game, on the same lane, rather than changing it. But that's what we will for sure be better in terms of collective and individual analysis and decisions. Rowan is a very experienced player. He's capable to do it. Let's profit from it as much as possible, obviously.